the rest subs. So
there's nothing worse than being on the wrong side of the decision.
Absolutely.
It sucks.
Drew Pice.
All right, Drew Pice. Here we go. Versus Ryan.
And fighting out of the red corner, representing Deep Waters Jiu-Jitsu, Ryan Bushard.
Looks like Drew coming out in a
Muay Thai.
almost a Muay Thai MMA stance here, so we'll see what that's about.
Ryan was trying a little bit of foot sweep action, looked pretty good. Now we're starting to get.
And actually, Drew comes from an MMA background, and the school is an MMA school.
Yeah, I
as
was
well.
gonna say he
has a couple brothers
familiar.
that fight.
Yep, I was gonna say that name sounded familiar to me.
It looked like Ryan pulled a little bit. Here we go. He looks,
Playing some
entering the half guard.
And now he's trying to go to the other leg, which never a bad move.
Looks like Drew's using his hips pretty well here.
Yep. And this is where it gets kind of interesting, especially with somebody with more of the MMA background. Are they going to actually try to pass, or are they going to?
Well,
he's got
Drew
that guillotine
goes
though.
for it. And to me, it comes down to that attempt. You got to weigh the options. Is it worth it? Is it not?
Yep.
You lose bottom position, but it was a clear submission attempt.
Yep.
And what is scoring? Submission attempts. But you can put you in the bottom position. So we'll see.
And Ryan's definitely trying to pass right now. Drew's still kind of holding on to that head, which, again, right now
it looks like he's still really going for it. Might use it to come up here or attempt to. So
Ryan, on the other hand, used to kind of stuff him back down, got his head clear. Now he's going to start looking to pass. He's got to start killing those legs. He's just trying to step over, which is fine. But, when you're in that kind of bottom half, it's like you need to start getting your knees off the ground a little bit and start trying to actually get some room if you can't smash them down.
And right now, I think only thing scoring wise is Drew's had that guillotine attempt, but again, early in the match he gave up that top position, but it's not seeming to matter. Maybe an ankle lock attempt right here. He's on that straight ankle lock. We'll see.
Does not have any knee line control though,
yeah,
so it's
zero.
Again, you see it all the time, like where guys try that stuff, but it's like.
And Vernon, what do you think about that? If you didn't have the knee line control, is the ref still counting that as a submission attempt though? That's the other thing.
It's going to depend on the ref. I tend to if you're actually you can have the tightest grip on my ankle all you want, but I know you're not going to finish that, so I'm going to look at that as dude, you're trying to kind of for lack of better terms, brown nose.
Play the game a little bit.
Yep.
So.
And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but you can't just grab a wrist and say you had a Kimura.
Right.
I'm a big fan of if you're going to do it, at least try to start working your legs in the right position. At least start trying to do this, that, or the other, and make it look like you're finishing the move.
And Drew coming from this MMA background here, so I want to see if he throws in a slam attempt now that he's in the top position. But we're coming up on the 2-minute mark, and I would still say it's still relatively close. I would say Drew has, the couple submission attempts, but if Ryan gets one or two strong attempts, it's anyone's game still here. So.
Well, honestly, with some of these fight-to-win matches, there's times I just want to yell, remember you can slam.
For sure.
Because I think a lot of, because again, it's such a taboo thing in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu where it's not here. And
right, it's encouraged.
They need to be reminded. So I think that's one of the things that people forget sometimes is, oh, yeah, I can slam you. And, this is, again, where it helps to have a good coach in your corner who's going to sit there and tell you, by the way, Vern, you can slam this guy,
and
right?
And it scores, and in a match this close, it could, be the difference here. And we're coming up to a minute here. Still a close match. I would say Drew's still ahead. He's coming from that MMA background, probably very, very good, generally speaking, with hips. He's doing a good job of kind of shutting down the guard of Ryan, but we'll see, if Ryan can make something happen here at the last second, it could change the whole match.
Yep. Well, again, Drew's doing a good job, but I want to see guys on top. Again, as somebody, we're both kind of more top game players, but at the same time, especially in a match like this, you want to see that person not just
there we go.
Doing that. Now he's got.
And there it is.
He got.
Beautiful finish by Drew.
Yeah, that was nice. Good job,
And he
dude.
kind of called it. You know, he must have heard you there. He wanted to go for something, and he sent it.
Hey, gotta love it, baby.
Good match, though.
Absolutely.
Good, solid, win for Drew, and both, him and Ryan showed some good jiu-jitsu. Good job,
No,
guys.
and that's what we want to see here. I mean, that's the whole point